What is up, flock? Feenix here, and welcome back to the Farming Simulator 22 Feenix Moment. This is where we talk about everything that happened last week, everything that happened this week, and so on. Now, before we get into last week and this week and all that, we gotta thank our elite flock members. These are people who click that join button down below. They get some special perks, like their name shouted out at the beginning of every Monday video. They get their name at the end of every video. They get special Discord roles, which may or may not include some goodies, and all the other jazz. But more than that, they are special people who join and become members and help support the channel. So if that interests you, go ahead and check out that join button down below, and you too could be added to this list of awesome people. Let's go ahead and shout those you out right now. We have the reigning champ, the longest reigning member. We have the Cast Pajamas with a total of 56 months. Holy cow. Next up, our longest, we'll do them in order of total time as a member this week, which next up would be Mr. Brad at a whopping 43 months. Thank you so very much, Brad. Next up would be Dylan Rupert at a whopping 18 months. Then we have Mr. Keegan F04 at 9 months. Mr. Sean Mosher at 8 months. And then we have Michael bringing up the rear with 3 months. And no, it doesn't matter how low down they are. They are still awesome. They're still helping support this channel, and I still love their faces, even though I've literally only seen one. Anyway, I still love their faces, even if they're ugly. Doesn't matter. I'm ugly too. Anyway, moving on. Thank you guys so very, very much for your continued support. It does mean a lot to me, and I love your faces, even if they're ugly. Moving on, we got. You know what we gotta do? We gotta go ahead and do the thing where anyway, it'll be here. We're at the end of June already, and there is no better time than now to head on over to coldest.com and pick yourself up a Coldest Water Bottle, because the best way to stay cool during these hot summer months, and we still got 2 more to go. We still have the July and August, which for me is the hottest month of the year. But there is no better time than to head over and get yourself one right now, because man, I guarantee you guys will not be disappointed in a Coldest Water Bottle this summer. I personally have had cold water in a bottle for up to 48 hours. I drank it after that, so there's no way for me to tell how long that bottle actually lasted. You throw some ice cubes, I throw some water I keep in the fridge and that thing, and it stays cold all day long. I guarantee you, if you do the same, you will have cold water all day long, and there's no better way than keep cool in these scorching hot summer days than with some cold water. And no better way to keep it cold than a Coldest Water Bottle. These things can last up to 36 hours, even as far up as to 100 hours. Depending on the size of your bottle, depending on how you get that water in there. I put mine in the fridge before I pour it in, just to keep it, make sure it stays cold throughout the day. This thing does not sweat, so you don't have to worry about when you put it in your cup holder having a puddle of condensation there underneath your bottle when you lift it up. Or if you set it on the table, you don't have to worry about having rings on your wooden tables or anything. You can take it into the pool with you. I take mine into the pool with me. You just toss it in and it'll float. That's how I do it. Just find a bright purple bottle, grab a hold of it, get a drink. You can take it literally anywhere with you. You go on a hike, you go into the beach, take it anywhere with you is the best way to keep cool this summer. So head on over to coldest.com. There's a link in the description. You click on that, take you there. If you use code HOT, you can save yourself 10% on your purchase. If you're not sure, you don't want to pay full price, use that code HOT, and I'm telling you guys, you will not be let down. My family and I have used this product for well over a year now. We've had multiple water bottles from the coldest.com, from the Coldest Water Bottle, and we love every single one of them. So check it out, link in the description, use code HOT, and keep cool this summer. Okay, So now that's done and out of the way, let's go ahead and talk about last week. And what happened last week? A lot happened last week, and I did better than I thought I would, to be 100% honest with you. We had, for starters, Saturday, not this past Saturday, but Saturday before, when I didn't stream. Well, I didn't stream this Saturday either. Oh boy. The first Saturday I didn't stream. That's because we got some bad news on that day, and my just done with this BS level was at an all-time high, and I didn't feel like streaming. I was in a terrible mood, and I didn't feel like streaming. So that's on me, and I apologize. But you know, it got to the point where I was just fed up. So well, maybe we'll be able to discuss it one day. Maybe not. We'll see how it goes. Next up, Tuesday was the court date that we had. We sat there for a few hours dealing with, and then Wednesday, my wife accomplished something that she's been wanting to do ever since I've known her. I won't go too deep into the story, but unfortunately, she had to drop out before she got her high school diploma, and ever since I've known her, she's wanted to go back and get her diploma, and she's accomplished it. It only took her a couple months, and she knocked it out of the park, and she graduated on Wednesday night. So I was there for her for that, and yeah, so that's what happened Wednesday night, and then Saturday. Then I didn't stream Saturday because Saturday we went out to celebrate her graduating, and have a fire and all that. So last week was a lot about Mrs. Feather, and I'm okay with missing some stream time for that. But I did get a lot of my stuff uploaded because I tried to get as much done as possible before Tuesday, and I managed to get most of it done, with the exception of rendering and uploading. The rendering has, like, again, I get in a schedule, and then the schedule changes, so therefore I'm having now the kids are out of school, I'm allowed to sleep in a little bit later than what I would when they were in school. So it's thrown off some of that, but I'm trying to get better. And I did get everything I wanted to get uploaded. I think I missed Tuesday's video, went up late and went up on Wednesday. I did miss the Feenix plays, I think, this week, and I did miss the Animal Shelter Simulator, but everything else went up. So I'm okay with that, and you should be too. I promise I will. It seems like ever since I'm back from vacation, it's just been one hoop after another that I got to jump through. So I've been getting it done, and I'm gonna get better. I promise you that one. But yeah, I'm, knock on wood, feeling a lot better than what I was, and so on. Not only all of that, but I'm trying to make more time for reading as well, because it is the summer reading challenge here in Delaware. I don't know if every state does it or if it's just Delaware. I don't even know if the whole state does it. I know my library does. I think other libraries around us do it, but I don't even know if the whole state does it. But you read, so like every 5 books you read over the summer, you get entered into a giveaway, and then when you read your first 5, you get like a bag of goodies. I've already read my first 5, so yeah, I've been reading a lot. I read a book about my first book was Under the Black Hat by Jim Ross, which is, if you're a wrestling fan, it's a really good book. I highly recommend picking it up. And then I read a book that I don't even remember the name of it, but it's by an author my dad loves, and it's like an old western, and I didn't get into it. I finished reading it, but I just couldn't get into it, so I don't think it's for me. My dad loves the books, though. And then I read a book called Group Therapy, which is kind of a dirty book, but still kind of funny. I enjoyed it. And then I read a book about pirates on the Atlantic coast, because I didn't know they were that close. I didn't know. Like, when you think pirates, you immediately think like you think of like over in like British and all that, Britain and all that. You don't think, hey, they sailed right past like right up the Chesapeake Bay or the Delaware River. I didn't know that. Usually when I think pirates, I think they're out and out to sea. I didn't realize they pirates like even Blackbeard just like sailed right up to Chesapeake Bay. I didn't know that. So I learned a lot, and I'm glad I read it. Anyway, and then my last book was another book my wife told me I should read called 365 Days, and oh my God, that is a dirty book. It makes 50 Shades of Grey seem tamed. Anyway, so now I'm reading a 800-page book about Bret Hart, so this should be fun. But yeah, no. So with everything going on, I've also been making a lot of time trying to read, trying to better myself as a person, and give myself more knowledge, because I really love knowledge. Anybody else remember those YouTube? Oh, sorry, I'm getting off on a tangent here. Anyway, let's move on to this week and what to expect this week. First off, you can expect the Feenix moment here right now. You guys are watching it now. If not, well then, yeah. Anyway, later today, I'm still not decided on if I'll probably do a map mod spotlight, because I did Minecraft last week. Maybe I'll switch them up back and forth. I haven't really done much, to be 100% honest with you, since the last video. I've just been digging and all that. My nose is itching, Jesus. But I haven't really done much, so I don't know if it's worthy of a video. I do have to go find where JT and Brandon is set up shop, but that I don't think that's a whole video worth. Maybe, I don't know. But anyway, probably be a map mod spotlight this week. On Tuesday, there will be an ATS mod spotlight. I can guarantee that because it's already recorded. I recorded 2 when I recorded last week, so there will for sure be a ATS mod spotlight this week. And then It Takes Two later in the day. Wednesday will be a mod spotlight. Not quite 100% sure what it's going to be, what's going to be in it.